Hello and welcome to a new episode of this Let's Play series in Football Manager 2019, where we're playing Bath City Football Club. We have started off pretty good this season with 3 wins and 2 losses, unfortunately, that were very slim, but the wins have been pretty darn stable. Here, the last game in the last episode, we made a huge victory 4-0 versus Dulwich Hamlet, which was very good, and we got both our strikers to have a really good game with Mills and Brunt. So here we will have a little bit of a better week, since it have been quite a hectic schedule for the team. So we will be glad for that. And the attendance here again was around 900, so that's pretty good, even though we would like to keep it up. We average around 920, I think, before that match. So, and we again give praise to Ryan Brunt, our star player. As you see, current ability 5 and potential ability 5, and valued at 62k, which is a darn lot in my book for this level. In this level in this level of leagues, he's done 5 apps and 5 goals so far this season, and average 8.1. So he's done very, very well. So let's hope he can keep that going on throughout the season. So the friendlies here that our assistant manager arranges, we don't really care that much about, other than then we train our youth player as good as possible, of course. So, and the training schedule will let our assistant handle, and that's also not that interesting at this point, at least. The training will play a bigger role and be more interesting, even though we'll probably let the assistant manager handle that as well when we are a professional club. But when we are a professional club, the training will be available for all these slots each day. So for that is going to be a huge boost, or a possibility for us to train better players. So let's have a look at the inbox and see what we get. The injury update is not that important. Player development advice. We will do as these player form interactions. We will make the suggestion for all players. And so we want to try to keep the morale as high as possible. And that's key, really, for our players to play at their current ability, or a little bit over, since we should be contending for the title in this league this year. So we really need to keep the morale high. We'll maybe not do that suggestion, I think. Yeah, Frankie Artus should be our 3rd pick for the midfield. And all of this we will just choose the last option here, because really we are deciding what we think of the players. We will not be pushed around by any other manager. And for the mentality for next game, as said, we will keep balanced for sure. We will, however, listen to the team instructions from our assistant manager to choose from. So we will add this instruction. So a lot of goals here, or not goals, a lot of mails in the inbox. Again, we have a slim edge in the game according to the bookmakers for the next game, even though we're the away team. Hopefully we can make something out of it. And yeah, that is not really interesting, or neither are that. This should be, but we have as good players actually already, and we can't afford to increase the wage really. Not at this stage of the season anyway. Yeah, and we haven't really found any interesting suggestion for scouting in this scouting meeting. And the average training rating again is over 7.5, and finally we have no bad players in the training performance this week, so that's good. So Ryan Brandt, Candy and Ball, we have all praised already very recently, so we will not do that. And here we have Jack Batten, 22-year-old in the defending position, center. So he's been having a real good attribute changes here. Unfortunately, it's not really, as you see, stats that are important for his role, so that's unfortunate. So, moving on. Again, we will say that all players that need to can be available for the under 23 until fit for 60 minutes per match, so we'll choose that. And for team selection we will choose Sanga instead of Edwards. I will change them around and let Sanga play ball winning midfielder as support. Other than that, we will keep the same players as the last game. Unfortunately, a goal for Chelmsford straight away. Pretty bad defending here. But you also see the quality of the lower teams where basically everyone is on the ball. Sorry for a short interruption there. Continue now. Here we have a highlight. Oh, great chance from Mills that puts it in the goal. Perfect. So all square now. let's hope we can build on this. So really good play from Watkins and Sanga here, and also from Brandt that makes the pass. So the stats so far suggest that we have a advantage in the possession, keeping around 60% in the possession. However, we are not making that many chances as it looks, as it's 2-2 in shots and shots on target. So the halftime stats is 3-4 in shots and 2-3 on shots on target, and possession 41 to 59%. Decent first half with it standing 1-1. And we have decent possession in the penalty area, it seems, but we have poor shots to touches ratio in the penalty area. So we haven't really been able to put the shots on the goal, unfortunately, when building up the play. Hopefully we can improve on that in the second half. So under highlight, let's see what happens in this highlight, and after that we will pause the game and see what first substitution to make for the game. We have Sanga free here, and he makes a very poor finish and puts the ball long over the top bar. So we have Lee Watkins here that are nervous in this game, so we will pick him off. But here picking the Watkins that sort of replacing him with, we see that Rostern is having a bad game as well, and he's pretty tired, so we will take off Rostern with the Watkins, and we'll also put Anthony Starker in instead of Lee Watkins. And he doesn't really, he's not suited for playing the center role, but we will play him anyway, as we don't have any better option with only 5 subs. So let's keep all the remaining settings as it is moving forward here, or we will move our mentality to positive instead of balanced. So here we have a highlight for us, corner from Sanga that is headed out, and good shot from our player here. Unfortunately we don't win the rebound. So play starting from bottom of the team, and we had a bit of a tussle there that we fortunately won, and we have a long ball up to Mins that is free, and the goalkeeper says a decent try from Mins. Let's hope we can make something out of this corner, but the goalkeeper is punching it out, but we are getting the second ball. And we're playing it back to the midfield, and the highlight is over. And we get a new highlight. Unfortunately, it's a cross from Chelmsford that is put into the goal on a counter-attack. I guess this is a free kick. That's a good variant of a free kick, and very good finishing here. So we will move the mentality up here to attacking even, I believe. Or I think, or we down, right, rather actually. So we'll do the suggested changes again, and another ball to Means that is free and makes the goal. So very good here. So hopefully we can manage to find another goal here in the last few minutes. And we get another goal from Means again. And that makes his hat-trick. So Means is also important player for us. And we have a very good cross from Rigg. That is actually a goal a shot on goal. He hit the top bar, and Means is there as a poacher to snatch it up the return, which he does. So that's good. So with 10 minutes or so left, we will change out Jack Patton, that is starting to be quite tired. Having a decent game, but we will change him out anyway. So for Kevin Amankwa. And we will change the mentality maybe to cautious. We don't want to have another counter attack that leads to a goal. So this should be the final whistle. So we managed to win 3-2 in this game, coming up behind from 1-2. So that's good. And the stats for the game also good. We have 16-8, 11-5 on shots on target, and the first were shots, and the possession is 59-41%. Yeah, and the team were last in the league, so it would have been very bad to lose to that team. And our next match is to Western Supermar, that is also quite low in the league. Anyway, we keep our position in 6th place, so we need to keep on winning and keep our win ratio high to keep on having a chance for the title. So we will praise Means for his performance here. So the pre-match tactics suggestions suggest that it should be a balanced match, a balanced mentality, so we will keep that, of course, as we have done so far in the season. I will keep doing, and again, the bookmakers have us as a slight edge for this match, so that's good. And Western Supermar have been on quite bad form here, we see, with losing most of the last game with a few draws and one win 4 games ago, so that's quite long time so we should have quite a lot of better morale of our players. So again, we will do quick pick, and we don't have enough players for quick pick, so we will choose rotated squad with slight rotation and see what we get. And now we need to take a relook here on how we will play this team, since we have quite a lot of players that are not that fit. But I think the defensive line will be like this. This looks good in my eyes. And our midfield wingers is also good. And we will have a look at Sanga. He's very tired. So we will have Lee Watkins as his preferred role. And we will see how we will play Frankie Artus. So we will play Frankie Artus as his best role as well. And Mins and Brunt are decently fit, or in decent condition enough for this game, I believe. So let's go to the game. And kick off and play. Highlight here on a corner. Brunt, I believe that one put it just wide. And the stats so far is very good, with over 60% in possession for us and 8-0 in shots. Unfortunately, only 2-0 on shots on target. Another highlight where Western Supermar does a very bad throw-in that we break, and I think it's Mills that end up assisting to Brunt. No, it Artus and Mills and done to Brunt that are totally clear, and he puts it away in the corner. A very good and solid goal there from the team. Unfortunately, here we get a red card, so we will see how we choose to do this. And Zambal can play on the left hand side, so we will let him play on the left hand side. And I think we will which are of our, they are just as bad, but Frankie Artus is not really match fit, so we will put him down on the center or as a defender, and we will move in Lee Watkins to the center, and we will change out Artus with Jack Batten. And it's half of the game left, and he's fit enough to be able to play the match. So we will keep it unbalanced for the second half to start with, at least, because I think we can do more goals and still keep it tight in the defense, even though we're one player short. So the halftime stats is 10-2 for the shots and 3-0 for shots on target and 63-37 in the possession. So we're having a good game so far. Unfortunately, not that many shots on target and only 1-0, but hopefully we can keep it up. So another highlight now, we're playing it up from our goalkeeper, a long ball to Brunt that we lost in the run, and the goalkeeper on Western Supermar put it up. We had it from our defense, again from our defense, and we have the Brunt have the ball, dribbling with it, and takes a long ball up to Mills. That makes a shot that is blocked. And that was that highlight. So we have made one sub so far. We will look into to do the next sub, and we will see here if we can change Robbie Candy, as he's very tired. Unfortunately, he's one of the players that is playing well and have a calm body language. So that's a bit unfortunate, as we have a few other players that are nervous or complacent. But we can't really change them yet, and not all of the players, since it's 25 minutes left to go, and we just have one more sub to make after this one, so we'll wait a little bit with that down. We'll see now. We will choose our last sub with 10 minutes to go. And Ryan Brandt is very tired and have a yellow card, so he's one option to change. But I'd rather change someone else out, actually, but we're not really concerned about in that sense to be getting more goals this last 10 minutes. So for just for safety, I think we will change out Ryan Brandt, because we can't have another red card, really. That would be very, very bad. So we will change him out, and we will also change to a defensive or very defensive mentality as soon as we get a chance. Here we get Ryan Brandt making the second goal just before he's going to be subbed on a beautiful break. So that's perfect. And then we don't have to worry about anything, and the change makes a lot of sense anyway. A good break there from Mills, from breaking the pass that were from the defensive line in Western Supermar. And yes, we will make the changes anyway. Yeah, and we are on very defensive already. So I guess that's one of the suggestions the assistant manager has done, and we have made the change as suggested, which we always do. So this is just last few seconds, I believe, to the final whistle. So yeah, there we have it. Full time, we win 2-0, so very good. And we lost a bit of overall possession here, only winning it 57-43, and not really getting any shots on goal or shots at all in the second half, apart from that goal from Ryan Brandt. So perfect result for us, and that moves us up to 5th place in the league with a goal difference of 8, so that's pretty stable, and still 3 points away from the current leader in the league. So looking good so far in the league. And we here also have attendance of almost 1,000 people, so that's good, increasing it that very, very small amount, but every attendance, every person makes a change for us, so we need every last one. Okay, so we will not make any action here, not appealing against the ban, and not giving any action for the bad tackle this time. We will praise Brandt's performance. We will have a little look here before we end this episode on the finances. So overall balance is 90k now. So this month again we have done a very good profit of 41k so far. So this is looking very, very good. And our projected loss now is only 75k. So if we can keep this up, it's going to be great. And then we'll have decent decent finances and something to move on with and make something with next season. So that will be all for this episode. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. It will really help me support this channel and its Let's Play series. So thank you for watching this, and goodbye. See you next time.